What's going on, everybody? My name is Blake. I'm calling the campaigner, and today I'm bringing you guys episode, which should be probably 12, but it was the 13th match. My 12th match disappeared somehow, so I don't know where it went. I've been looking for it for basically all of today, but I have found no such trace of it. So hopefully I can find it relatively soon, and once I find it, I can put it up and I'll let you guys know that this was a delayed episode. But unless maybe I'm wrong and this was actually episode 12 when I labeled it wrong in my recording software stuff. But this is episode 12, and again, I want to apologize for not posting anything in the last week or two. It's been very hectic within my life, due to various circumstances, whether it be work, school, and or something miscellaneous. So I do want to apologize for that, but we will be getting into this match and yeah, I readjusted all my stuff to start off because I think it'd been a little bit before I'd been playing, so I wanted to have more than just one class ready in case I needed it. But yeah, so I want to talk about how this will revolve around Call of Duty a little bit, and then the next topic I'll talk about, which I'll probably upload 2 videos today, and probably of the Road to Commander, and then hopefully within the next 2 days I'll be back on track for my schedule, uploading at least one Coliseum, one Road to Commander, until I finish both of those series, and then I'll be on to my next project. So yeah, I want to talk about, for Call of Duty, what we'll probably want to see in the next game, because talking with one of my friends, we've been starting to theorize what could be the next Call of Duty, what could it entail, and so we know that it's a Treyarch game, so maybe it's going to be like a War at War remake, maybe it'll be something else, like a remake of some sort, or a continuation of the Black Ops storyline, or something like that. But more than likely, I'm thinking it's going to be a Black Ops remake, or sorry, not a remake, a continuation, because the Black Ops series, if you think in consideration of the other games, probably had the best balance in terms of the gun balance, the gameplay, the multiplayer. It was the best balanced. Not saying that it was the most fun. I definitely feel like I had the most fun playing Modern Warfare 2, and I still do to this day. But definitely, I would say Black Ops 3 being a thing. I don't really see them going past 3 in any series, so like any title. Modern Warfare 3 was the end. I don't see them ever going past that, because usually once you get past one sequel, everything just goes downhill in terms of quality. Like, unless it's a trilogy, it always seems to kind of like degrade in quality. In most cases, again, there's some cases where it's not that case, but books, usually it is, because you lose that unique feel to the book. Harry Potter was an example where that didn't really happen. I'm trying to think of a few other ones. I didn't read the Hunger Games, the book series, but people said that was how it went. The third one wasn't as good as the second and the first one. But then again, you had those people who say, yeah, it was the best of them. So, but I'm feeling like it's gonna be another Black Ops, or it's either that or it's gonna be a completely new title. So we're having a completely new set of titles. It might be nice, which is what my friend is suggesting, and I agree. It'd be a nice change, to bringing it back to being like a World War II type of environment. Just make it more modern looking, making it feel a little bit more advanced. But like, not the guns aren't advanced, just the appeal, or how the game looks seems more, I guess, mature in a way. So yeah, I'd say that's probably how I view it. I'm hoping it's gonna be a Black Ops, personally, because they base the games off of the storyline, but in the end, not as many people play the storyline. Like, excuse me. What I mean by that is Call of Duty 4 was the first Modern Warfare. Then in Modern Warfare 2, they continued the storyline in the campaign. So they're essentially making the games off of the storyline through the campaign. I'm totally okay with that in terms of the like it being a campaign thing, keeping story consistency. I mean, just it's not as effective in Call of Duty because Call of Duty is known as a massively multiplayer game, and it's known for its multiplayer, not as much for its great storyline campaigns. So, I mean, they should, if they want to make the money, that I'm sure they do, because they are a company, they are a business entity of some sort, that it's probably best for them to go and be like, hey, let's go and name this Black Ops for all those people who love the Black Ops series. I mean, it could be that way for World at War 2 or World at War Remake, whatever they do. But because we know that Call of Duty hasn't proved to be the most community based as we would hope. Like we've asked for probably at least 3 years, maybe 4, for dedicated servers, and still haven't got them. So, I mean, I don't think you can expect them to be like, hey, alright, well, they want this, so let's do it. Because it just hasn't happened that way in just about anything. I mean, we ask for certain things, sometimes they try if it's a minor thing, like how a sniper's ADS works, or the minor things like that, like a gun needs to be balanced more, whatever. But that's not in the real production of the game, that's a side factor towards exactly what the player is using. So the gun is the focus of the people, and so that's what they changed to try and appease the community a bit. But it's definitely not enough, in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid with no voice in the world, in this harsh world in which I face. But there should be some hope that we should get some changes. Advanced Warfare did a good job in making a brand new mechanic which saved the series. I haven't heard of someone say that Advanced Warfare didn't save the series. Its unique characteristic of the exosuits made it so that you had to play it completely differently. And if you didn't learn how to make the adjustments to the movement, you wouldn't do well and you wouldn't have fun in the game. So, and it wasn't the same pace, it wasn't the same type of game that you've been playing for however long, 6, 8, 24, 1, 2, I mean, however many years you played. I mean, this game was definitely different experience in terms of how you played it, how you could play it. So, I believe I mentioned that before, but I don't think I put it in respect to future games as well, because either the next game's gonna have to have that kind of experience, or it's gonna be, or people are just gonna play Advanced Warfare again, or it's gonna have to have a really good zombies mode. Because it is Treyarch, so we're hoping that we do get the classic zombies experience again. And it's an ideal hope, because that was a very solid component to the Treyarch games, besides the fact that they had a very well made multiplayer experience. And yeah, I mean, I could ramble on about this, but I got some other things to talk about, and I'll talk about them later on. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. It wasn't the best. I tried to be very objective, trying to get as many caps as I could, whatnot. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy. I'm sorry that I have been on hiatus. I'm sorry that there's no like class set up at the top where it says my name, the campaigner on the bottom. That's because I don't have the proper applications on my computer to do that at the present time. So the next 2 or 3 videos might not have it, but hopefully I'll be able to figure out a way that I can incorporate them again. So yeah, Photoshop, the trial version ran out. I mean, what can I do? So hope you guys have enjoyed. And this was episode 12 and or 13, don't know yet. And I will see you guys later. Have a good one.